What's going on, everyone? Drag here. Today, I'm going to go ahead and break down a setup out of my favorite plays so far in College Football 26. Now, if this video does get over 50 likes, I'll go ahead and break down my entire scheme that I'm running so far out of this formation. So the formation that it's going to be out of is shotgun, tight Y off, and you can find it in these playbooks. So the play that we're going to go ahead and break down today is going to be tight end corner. Super effective play, a lot of different hot routes you can do to beat any coverage in the game. I'm going to go ahead and show you my favorite one. Let's dive into it. All right, so we've gone ahead and broken the huddle here. Now, the way I like to run this formation, you can see I have the two wide receiver side on the short side of the field. In my opinion, it's the best way to run this. Now, just a few things right off the bat here. One, your first read in the setup I'm going to break down is going to be this wide receiver on the right. This short little out route or speed out is very, very good in this game. And then this route here as well, the return route, is very good as well. It's a late read over the middle of the field that you can dump the ball off to. Now, the play setup that I'm going to break down today is going to be this one here. I'm going to streak the slot wide receiver. I'm going to post the tight end. Then I'm simply going to wheel route the running back. So the way your progressions are going to work with this play, first you look towards the speed out on the right here with the B wide receiver. It's going to be something that gets open versus pretty much any coverage except for like a hard flat. And then from there, you'll progress towards the running back wheel route in the seams. It can be very good versus zone. And then after that, you progress towards either the return route on the left to the X wide receiver or the tight end post. It's going to kind of be dependent on the opponent's coverage that they're in or the adjustments that they make as to which one will get open first. So that's why I kind of look towards either or. So the streak here in the middle is something that can get open versus cover 3. Other than that, maybe like a man press. Other than that, it's just going to simply be a pull route for the tight end post. So let's go ahead and show this versus cover 3. You can see the speed out. I'm pass leading it towards the sidelines. Easy rack catch. I was able to throw it underneath the purple route. Now the running back wheel route in the seams. I usually will pass lead it down. That way you don't throw it into a defense or the defender and risk getting the ball knocked off or picked. And then you can see this return route with the shaded up defense is wide open. Now the tight end post will still get open here over this shade up defense. You just gotta wait for it to clear the zones and then you can easily throw it. Let's do it again here. My cut quarterback isn't very good and he kind of just sailed that, but you can see right there, money. So showing versus cover 2 here, you can see with this speed out, I'm pass leading it towards the sidelines, easy catch, and broken tackles are huge right now, so you could possibly bust that for even more yards. Now the running back wheel, you have to kind of watch and see if there's a slot yellow that might play it. So you can see here there was, which caused me to move towards the return route as my next read. So looking here, you don't want to just throw it and risk getting the ball knocked out. There's a slot yellow, so I went ahead and threw it to this guy right here. The return route is nasty versus anything shaded up. And if they're shaded down, the tight end post is going to be wide open. But the tight end post does get open regardless anyways, especially with cover 2. You'll just have to wait a little bit for it to clear that cloud on the left, like right there. And this quarterback loves to sail the ball. I'm going to be replacing it as soon as I can. My cut team isn't the best at the moment. We're doing no money spent. But you can see right there, money. Next up we have good old cover 4. So that sometimes you'll face a cover 4 drop. But you can see here, we're able to throw it pretty easily. Right out to the flats on that speed out. Like I stated, the only thing that really is going to cover that is a hard flat. But then we can quickly dump it off to the running back also. Let's show the return route here. Right there. You can see how it's getting underneath the zones, and then you can take it for easy yards. Like I've stated, it's going to cause your opponent to shade down, hitting all these underneath routes. And it's just going to open up this tight end post deep across the field. You can see right there, money, you're shredding every coverage in the game. Let's go ahead and just show you the replay here. Again, you can see this outside deep blue. You'd think that it would cover the tight end post, but the streak occupies it. It actually occupies both the safety and the corner on that side, leaving this guy wide open. So here's the play versus match. Look at this speed out, wide open. It's about 10 yards right there. You get somebody a little bit faster, you're going to be able to beat them to the edge and get more yards even. The running back wheel won't get matched in the seams because it has to get matched up by that outside corner or the safety on the right. So if you see in the replay here, the linebacker curl flat is going to match up to the out route, and then this guy right here is going to have to match up to this guy, which is why you can throw it before it gets there. So with match, the return route is a little bit tricky to throw because it's going to get matched by that curl flat over the middle, like this, you see? So it's going to be either that you have to throw it late, or it may just not get open. But then the tight end post should get open as well here. You can see right there, that safety matches up to him. So I'll show you in the replay. So basically, why this is so good is because, like I've stated here, this guy is going to match up to the speed out. This outside corner matches to the running back, which makes this guy's assignment this tight end, which obviously is not going to cover that. So versus man press, the routes that are going to get open are a little bit different just because the wheels on the running back aren't as good versus man coverage this year. So that route is basically just going to occupy a defender, but you still have this speed out, which cooks man. I'll throw it again here, hopefully get a good rack animation because you can pick up a lot more yards than that, but you can look and see how bad he burnt him. And then from there, you still have the return route right there. Take yards over the middle, money. And then I'm going to throw it to this tight end here. He's only 75 speed, so you can see how my defenders are still cooking here. There. Rat catch it. I'm pass leading away from that defender, and we are out. So versus like a cover 0, I'm actually going to show you my favorite play setup here. It looks like this, and then you'll want to make sure that you block the cover 0 blitz. So to block like a double mug with just blocking your running back, you want to ID the blitzing linebacker, the blitzing inside linebacker on the running back side. So what I do here for the setup, I put the tight end on a corner route, and then I'll either post or crosser this solo wide receiver, or the slot wide receiver, sorry. But you can see here, you can hit the flats easily. That out route cooks man coverage. And then the tight end corner, bad throw by the quarterback. But you can see even how 75 speed Otten is getting separation on this corner. Right there, easy yards. Then you still have the return route or this crosser to throw. So you can see this guy right here. Again, the quarterback is sailing the ball, but we have separation. So with a good quarterback, you're definitely dotting up the defense. It's right there, easy yards. Lastly, you have the return. But sometimes you'll have to wait for it to get over the middle, but a nice little rack animation, and you're getting a lot of yards. So I hope you all did enjoy today's video. This is my favorite passing setup out of tight end corner right now. Like I stated, if this video reaches 50 likes, I will break down my full scheme out of this formation. If y'all did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and comment below. I get to them as quickly as I can. I'll see you next time.